God says, Jesus and I have decided to invite you to witness a great miracle. Only if you promise not to tell anyone. God says, my child, this invitation is meant for you. Do not profane it by skipping this message. If you skip it, you will never hear my voice. Listen to me, child. Do not look away now. Do not scroll past this. This is a sacred covenant heaven has set aside just for you. If you turn away now, you will not only miss the message, but also the breakthrough your soul has longed for. Angels stand ready, and the gate engraved with your name is about to open. But the Lord your God solemnly declares, if you turn away, you will never again hear this call from me. If you receive these words, please respond with Amen. You cannot imagine how precious this moment is. Jesus and I have chosen you, not by chance. This message is no accident, no coincidence, but a sacred encounter. You have often wondered, why does everything feel as heavy as lead? Why do you face relentless pressure? Why does breakthrough seem imminent only to collapse again and again? Hear this now, this is precisely the moment we have prepared for you. I seldom speak like this, and I rarely repeat myself. But now I speak for you, lest you miss it. This invitation is profoundly sacred, it does not shout or thunder. Yet if you recognize my voice, if a burning rises within you, if your soul trembles now, this is your clear confirmation. You are chosen to witness what others will never see. Jesus and I are preparing to reveal a miracle so unique, so personal, designed solely for you. Just as this video exists not for me, but as a sign of your obedience. It proclaims to heaven, you are still listening. You are still willing. You are still here. My child, when no one sees, I see your tears. I hear your silent prayers. I feel your loneliness amidst the crowd. I see you serving even as your heart bleeds. When you question whether I have forgotten you, I am always beside you. I have never left. Now I can finally tell you, your tears have nourished the seed of this miracle. Your pain has never been in vain. This invitation is the firstfruits you have longed for. I know how weary you are. I know you've been strong for everyone. I know you've kept smiling through storms, loss, and betrayal. I see what people do behind your back, hear their whispers about you, but I also hear your late-night whispers to me. I see you clinging to hope when everything crumbles. Now I declare, because you did not curse me in the storm, I will bless you under clear skies. Because you have stood firm, I will pour out my rewards. You are no ordinary person, nor have you been forgotten. Your story is far from over. You have been chosen to see my works that others will never behold. You are not punished, but set apart. That loneliness, it is my drawing you nearer. That rejection, it is my protection. That delay, it is my perfect timing. Now I lead you to the threshold of the sacred. You were born for this moment. But now you must walk with me, never turning from this promise. The miracle I am about to unleash is no small thing. It will shake your family tree, silence the doubters, and reshape your destiny. What others spend decades achieving, you will accomplish in weeks. Doors that were shut tight will swing wide open. What was broken will finally be mended. But you must surrender your heart completely, trusting utterly even when you don't understand every step of my guidance. If you believe this is the season for you to claim your promise, 11111. The enemy fights you so fiercely because he knows you are nearing this place. He sends distractions, doubts, even despair to make you retreat at the threshold, yet you have not stopped, you have not given up. Precisely because of this, I now invite you to witness a miracle. Look not around to see who else hears this call. Ponder not who else has received this invitation. This moment belongs solely to you. I have not summoned your entire social circle. I have called only you. This is your burning bush, your upper room, your parting of the Red Sea. Though you stand surrounded, I have already sent forth the storm. I will split apart the barriers of impossibility and reveal to you the true meaning of that declaration. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what I have prepared for you. Now I unveil the grand design woven in silence. You thought I was silent, but I was building. You thought I was distant, but I was guarding. You thought you were forgotten, but I was writing a breathtaking chapter, hidden until now. Turn away now, and you will forever miss what follows. This is the moment of utmost holiness. You stand upon sacred ground. My child, fear no more the battle. You are not fighting alone. I do not send reinforcements, I am the reinforcement. I walk before you and surround you. I am your shield and your glory. When enemies surge like a flood, I raise the banner of battle. When flames rage fiercer, I walk through the fire. As I protected Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I will lead you safely through, unscathed. The world will see you and declare, the Lord is truly with them. You need not understand everything, simply follow me. I seek not perfection, but complete surrender. I chose you not because you are flawless, but because you sought me in chaos and trusted me in brokenness. This touched my heart, and thus you stand here today. Why do so many claim this CIA ritual transformed their lives in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is genuine and astonishingly powerful. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this 7-second brainwave decoding technology is helping ordinary people leap from poverty to prosperity. Your dream home, luxury car, and travels are within reach. But this video could vanish from the internet at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section now to watch before it disappears forever. I am healing what you thought was beyond hope, restoring what you believed was lost. I am breathing new life into long-buried hopes. Prepare yourself, child. This is not merely about financial miracles or emotional breakthroughs, it is a cycle of destiny. Right now, I will prove to you, I have never turned a blind eye to your struggles, nor remained silent in the face of your pain. I have long kept blessings engraved with your name, waiting for the right moment. That moment is now. Stay by my side. Do not let this sacred invitation gather dust because of your departure. It is priceless, eternal because of my love. Fix your gaze upon me and open your heart. What is about to come will be as beautiful as a dream, yet it will become your new reality, not because you deserve it, but because I love you so deeply, because my grace is so abundant, because my mercy is so vast, and above all, because Jesus and I have together chosen you. Let me repeat this, letting these words reach the depths of your soul. Jesus, I have chosen you. This is not a casual declaration, not a passing whisper, but the solemn proclamation of heaven over your life. You have been personally chosen, entrusted with a sacred mission. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, and certainly not abandoned. You are called, you are loved, and you are being led straight into the miracle that belongs to you. The trials you've endured are not signs of my abandonment. It is precisely in those places that I am closest to you. Your struggles have not disqualified you but prepared you. Delays are not rejections but refinements. The pain in your chest, I know it. The silent weight you've never shared with anyone, I bear it with you. Now is the time to lay down this burden. The season of drought is ending. If you believe this moment is yours, respond now. My child, the miracle you are about to witness is not merely a change in circumstances, but a transformation of your heart. I am not only blessing your hands, but healing your soul. What I am doing in your life is profound, holy, and eternal. This is no superficial change. It is a complete metamorphosis. I am rewriting your story, restoring lost treasures, redeeming all that the enemy sought to destroy. No one knows the battlefields where you fought silently, the storms you weathered with tear-stained smiles, the breakdowns in the silence. You bore burdens never meant for you, yet persisted through love, loyalty, and sheer survival. Now listen to me, lay it all down. I did not create you to bear burdens alone, but to walk with me. In my presence, the weight will shatter, the chains will fall away, and peace will become your inheritance. I know you've questioned, when will this grace come? I know how the enemy whispers lies, that your prayers are ineffective, your faith insufficient, your time has passed. But listen closely, those voices never came from me. I have never ceased working on your behalf, never withdrawn my love, and my work with you is far from finished. This will be a miracle uniquely yours. You will recognize my signature, it will come bearing my unique mark. When it appears, you will kneel and cry out, only God could do this. For I desire you to witness my power firsthand, not merely read of it in scrolls. I desire you to experience my love firsthand, not merely through hearsay. I will prove to you, the wonders performed in Scripture are still being done for you today. Remember Lazarus? He had been in the tomb for 4 days. All thought it was over. But I entered the tomb and called life back to the bones. Right now, I am performing this miracle anew, for your buried dreams, for that corner of your heart where faith has ceased. I am the resurrection and the life. If I say it is not over, it is not over. Declare it 3 times, 3, 3, 3, witnessing the grace I am restoring in your life. You cling to a single thread of hope. But child, one thread of hope in me surpasses 1,000 lifelines elsewhere. I need not perfect faith to act, only a heart that surrenders completely. Though your heart bears deep scars, it still turns toward me. I see it, I treasure it, and I will reward it. Angels have been sent to guard you, your prayers have reached my throne. Not one is overlooked, whether whispered through tears or left unsaid. I know your heart and treasure these prayers as jewels in heaven. The time to open the storehouse has come, and what is about to unfold will be undeniable. This transformation is so sacred, so sudden, that before you can explain it to others, they will witness it firsthand. Relationships will be restored, health will improve, peace will return, finances will turn around. But most importantly, rest will come to your soul. This is the true miracle within you, not dependent on circumstances, but flowing from my Spirit. My child, the invitation remains open. Walk with me. Keep listening. Do not drift. Do not let the noise carry you away. I am still speaking. I am still pouring out. If you allow me to complete this work, you will enter a season shielded by grace, a season where blessings pursue relentlessly, a season where your enemies become your footstool, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. This is not merely a turning point, it is a defining moment, sufficient to divide your life into before and after. When you look back, you will say, on that day, everything changed. That was the moment God spoke, and I listened. So now, do not turn away. You are within reach. What's the secret behind the global phenomenon that's creating new millionaires? Astonishing CIA leaks reveal a 7-second brain ritual helping ordinary people pay off debt and attract massive wealth. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, this home-based method transforms financial stress into your dream life. Mansions, luxury cars, lavish vacations, all become reality. But the government may ban this method at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section immediately before they're permanently deleted. You keep asking, why are others blessed while I still wait? You look around, wondering if I've forgotten you. No, I never have. The gift I have prepared for you is entirely different from others. The blessing I have reserved for you is tailor-made, sacred, and overflowing with glory. Some blessings are light and fleeting, but what I will bestow upon you carries weight, bearing a generational mission. Precisely because of this, the wait seems long, for the impact of this blessing will far exceed your imagination. When I formed you, I imprinted eternity upon your life. I placed you not merely within time's river, but within destiny's current. Every step you take is no accident. Those detours you find tedious, they are for holy purposes. You have not wasted time, but gained strength. You have not missed opportunities, but transformed to meet them. Closed doors are not rejections, but new paths I guide you toward. When you ask me to open the right door, I do, even if it means closing the one you crave. If you believe the doors I close will guard those yet to open. Leva 5:55. I have witnessed your weariness, heard your lament, God, I can't go on. Yet the next day, you rose and walked on. Such strength is not overlooked. This silent resilience is the very foundation upon which I build miracles. Faith need not be proven by loud cries. I hear your whispered prayers, see your trembling hands holding fast. That is enough. For your faith has never been in noise, but in steadfastness. And you have remained steadfast. Miracles are not merely on the way, they have already begun. Though unseen by mortal eyes, all things are quietly shifting. The very air around you is stirring, the weight upon your shoulders is the movement of my glory. That unease? It is your soul sensing the earth trembling. I am not still, but active. I work behind the scenes. You will see the fruit I have planted in the darkness. What you perceive as delay is actually building. Heaven has already prepared for you what you did not know you needed. I have prepared people you have not yet met, opened doors you have not yet seen, and softened hearts that once resisted you. When all things converge, everything will come swiftly, leaving you in awe. How could it change so fast? But you will know, it is all because of me. A battle rages within your heart, for peace is the foundation upon which you clearly hear me. The enemy thought tormenting your heart would drown out my voice, but he has failed. You still hear me, and you are hearing me right now. I declare, peace is returning to you. Not a peace dependent on smooth sailing, but a peace that stands firm even when storms rage. You need not wait for the rest of your life. You need not walk through the rest of your life carrying wounds. I am healing you, restoring your joy. I will create beauty from the ashes you thought would last forever. This is not encouragement, it is resurrection. I am breathing life into the corners you thought were buried. You have mourned long enough. Joy is coming, not shallow delight, but true joy, the kind rooted deep, unshakable. I know some have left you. I know the pain you never admit, but understand this. Their departure is not an ending, but an opening. I need to make room for you, to hold the new life I will bring. Some cannot bear the grace about to descend, certain voices would drown out my guidance. So I remove them, not as punishment, but to guard the future I have planned for you. Prepare your heart. The sights about to unfold before you will testify to every night you doubted me. The realms you are about to enter will silence forever the voice that said, "It's too late." I am not bound by time, I reshape time, I redeem seasons, causing fruit to blossom in what seemed barren ground. I make suffering give birth to purpose, transform pain into healing, and awaken life in the dusty places. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you believe God is rebuilding what was destroyed, those days you thought were wasted will become testimony. Those rejections that made you weep will turn into sacred promises. I have witnessed everything, collected every tear, and remembered every promise made to you. Not one is forgotten. I am the God who completes what He begins, and my heart toward you has never changed. Let me remind you of who I am. I am the God who parted the Red Sea, the Lord who silenced the lion's mouth, the Savior who raised Lazarus from the dead, the giver who fed multitudes with scraps, the miracle worker who walked on waves and calmed storms with a word. I have not withdrawn, I have not been silent, and I have not distanced myself from you. I am right beside you now. The heaviness you feel now stems from the new life you are bringing forth. Spiritually, you are experiencing the labor pains of birth. The pressure, the stretching, the agony, all arise because something holy is being born through you. Do not give up halfway. The enemy seeks to make you abandon your mission, to retreat before the fruit is revealed. But I tell you, breathe. Stay close to me. Hold on. The joy that is coming will far outweigh the pain of getting here. You are not losing your mind, but gaining clarity. You are not being punished, but purified. You are not abandoned, but being guided forward. You are not invisible, but hidden until the time is right, and that time, my child, is rapidly approaching. Heaven never falls silent, heaven watches over you always. Is it time to try that life-changing CIA secret? This newly leaked CIA-backed research reveals, the 7-second wealth ritual can transform your destiny overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it reshapes your mind to magnetically attract wealth. Formerly impoverished individuals now own mansions, new cars, and exotic travels. But this secret is about to vanish from the internet. Click the description or comments section now to access it before it disappears forever. I am surrounding you with angel wings. I am fighting battles you cannot see. I am softening hearts that once hardened against you. I am paving your path with wisdom and grace. You will not miss your chance, you will not fall short. By walking with me, you are already on the road to victory. Don't stare at what you've lost, see what I'm preparing for you. Don't mourn what I've taken away, rejoice in what I'm replacing it with. Believe that if it were good for you, I could have kept it. But I give only what is beautiful and good, and what is coming will make every second of waiting worthwhile. You once whispered prayers by your pillow, hoping I would hear. You've stared at the ceiling late at night, wondering if your voice could reach the heavens. Let me tell you, I hear every word, catch every tear. I not only hear your cries, but feel your pain. When you break, my heart is close to yours. When you think no one sees, I stand nearest. You've never been invisible to me, you've never merely survived. You are being forged. Perhaps you feel life is shattered, fragments of your soul scattered across seasons, broken moments, corners that still ache. But what you call scattered, I call sown. Every shard, every difficult year, every long night plants seeds, and I will reap their abundance. You cannot see it yet, but it is growing, quietly and powerfully. Soon, it will bloom before those who declared you could not endure. If you believe the seed God planted in darkness will blossom in light, leave a message. 777. I am not only the God who works miracles, but the God who walks the long journey with you. When you are weary, I walk beside you. when you are wounded and unable to move, I sit with you in stillness. I never rush your healing, yet I never squander your pain. Hear this clearly: time's delay is never a sign of ending. Some weights are worth holding on to, for they are meant to endure. The foundation I have prepared for you will not collapse under pressure. It is unbreakable. It is unbreakable. The storms you have weathered could have swallowed others whole. The trials you endured should have shattered your soul, yet you stand firm, and this is no accident. For I have always held you up, shielding you from the hidden arrows you never even knew could destroy you. Had you witnessed how I shielded you, how I replanted your foundation, how I fought behind the scenes, you would have fallen to your knees in awe, not only for what I gave you, but for what I kept from you. The burdens you carried were not weights, but deep spiritual roots. You were never ordinary, never meant to be. That is precisely why the attacks came so early. That is why the enemy tried to silence you before your voice was even formed. He saw the calling in your life, sensed the anointing, favor, and influence I bestowed upon you. He sought to nip it in the bud, but ultimately failed. You stand here still, and what is coming will make all attacks pale in comparison to the grandeur of your testimony. You thought you were waiting for a miracle. But child, the miracle has been waiting for you to realize you are already ready. This new season is no longer one of striving, but of receiving, not because you are perfect, but because you have taken your stand, because your complete surrender allows you to hear my voice clearly, because your utter humility enables you to follow me wholly. Right now, all of heaven is mobilizing for you. Take a deep breath and lay down your burdens. The responsibility for bringing this to pass is not yours, but mine. You need only trust me and walk in obedience, even when the path is obscure and difficult to understand. Remember how I called Abraham from his homeland without revealing the destination. It was faith, not understanding, that led him to the promised land. So it is with you. I call you not to comprehend everything, but to follow me through every hardship. You are entering a season where my presence will be undeniably clear. You will see me in the smallest details, hear me in the stillness, feel me in places once abandoned, and this will transform how you walk. Fear will no longer guide your steps, shame will no longer bind your progress. Guilt will no longer weigh down your heart. I have forgiven you, I have redeemed you, and I am lifting you up. If you believe God's presence will lead you into a new season, leave a message with 999. Doors that once remained closed because you weren't ready are now opening for you. I see your growth, the tenderness of your heart, and how you no longer seek validation from those who once hurt you. This is growth, maturity, transformation. Because of this, new doors are opening, doors without strings attached, opportunities that won't exhaust you but will fulfill you, relationships that won't destroy you but will bless you. I am accomplishing a complete work. I am not merely patching a corner of your life, but working through your mind, heart, body, and future. I anticipate revival in every area, clarity where fog once lingered, and peace where chaos once reigned. I am not a God who leaves things half-finished. My healing is complete, my work is thorough, my blessings are abundant. Yes, some will never understand. Some will question how you went from obscurity to overflowing abundance. Let them speculate. Your blessings will speak louder than any explanation. Do not blame yourself for receiving what you asked for. You did not skip the process, but endured the refining. This is your harvest, the fruit of obedience. Why is the government desperately trying to suppress this 7-second brain ritual? A shocking CIA leak reveals, ordinary people can now clear debt and attract unstoppable wealth through this 7-second brain ritual. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lives, new homes, luxury cars, vacations. Anything is possible. But the government may block this secret at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments before they vanish forever. You will enter the hall paved by your suffering, carrying wisdom only fire can bestow. The abundance I am about to pour out will make you a wellspring for others. Your life, once a struggle for survival, will now be defined by supernatural joy. This is not hype, it is sacred. This is my mission. Child, follow me. Keep listening. Do not be distracted now. The enemy will surely disturb, he will cast noise, conflict, and fog. But do not be deceived. Remain silent. Stay focused. You need not fight for this grace, I am fighting for you. I have paved the way before you, clearing obstacles and lighting your path. Simply hold my hand and never let go. No matter how long you wandered, how far you roamed, I have always waited here. I have never left, and I will never forsake you. Yesterday, today, and forever, I remain unchanged. I am your God, and you are my child. Here you find rest, here you are seen, here you are chosen. Though you cannot yet see it, everything I do prepares you for a marvelous grace that cannot be stolen, delayed, or denied. In the silent stillness where no one watches, blessings are quietly built, only after complete surrender does grace pour forth. And you are walking this very journey, choosing obedience even in confusion, choosing steadfastness even in despair. When everything in your life screams, "It shouldn't be," you still choose to trust me. This imperfect yet genuine faith is precisely what moves me to unleash my power for you. Listen now, the place you are about to enter has nothing to do with chance, but everything to do with covenant. This is not a random breakthrough, but the fulfillment of promises I made long ago, promises whispered to your heart in childhood, promises planted deep in your spirit during the darkest nights. Even when you forgot, I never did. When you doubted whether I still cared, I was always at work bringing those promises to pass. You cried out, "God, do you still see me?" Yes, child, I see you. I saw you battle unseen struggles alone. I saw you question your worth under the world's judgmental gaze. But know this, your value never hinges on others' opinions, but flows solely from my love, a love that never changes. Long before any earthly label was placed upon you, I declared you worthy of honor. If you believe you are who God has declared you to be, please text 1-0-1-0. You've endured a season of stretching, and I know the process has been painful. Silence roars like thunder, and waiting feels like an endless river, but watering always follows refining. I am expanding your capacity to bear, preparing you for the grace that is about to come. This is not punishment, but preparation, and that moment is now near. Transformation is truly happening, the sweet rain is about to fall. You need not force the next season to arrive. It does not come through struggle, but reveals itself in resting in me. Doors will open of their own accord, and opportunities will seek you out, for I am placing your name in places your footsteps have not yet reached. You need not cling to connections to earn favor, simply hold fast to the grace I have already given. My grace will accomplish the rest. I long to lead you into a sanctuary where healing flows like a spring, freedom becomes the norm, and peace dwells unshakably. You are about to enter the place you have prayed for, yet the experience will surpass your expectations, for my answers differ from your imagination, being far more beautiful. What I do exceeds what you ask, for such is the nature of your heavenly Father. I never hold back from giving my all. To those who misunderstood you, looked down on you, or slandered you, I do not achieve justice through vengeance, but through redemption. They will witness my work in your life and understand I have never left your side. You need no excuses, no defense. The blessings upon you will speak louder than any accusation. The radiance you emit is proof of my goodness. Child, I am not only transforming your circumstances but also mending the wounds within your heart, healing long-forgotten traumas, dispelling hidden shame, replacing fear with courage. I am not merely altering your external situations but revealing your true self through me. Stop living under the label of not good enough. Because I live in you, you are already completely sufficient. You are anointed, not because of your past, but because of my presence. You are chosen, not because you are flawless, but because when your heart screamed to give up, you pressed on. That quiet strength, that steadfast soul, that is where I lay my foundation, that is where my blessing rests. Now the foundation is set, and the flood is about to pour forth. Comment number 1515. If you are ready to receive all God has stored up for you, I know you have waited long. I know you have seen others receive the grace you still long for. I know it has felt unfair. But your story is not late. Your moment has not passed. What I give you is not merely blessing, but a testimony that heals others. You will bring life to parched lands, for you know the taste of drought. You will bring peace to broken hearts, for you remember being shattered. That is why I entrust this miracle to you. You will not keep this grace for yourself, but use it to glorify me. You will tell the world of my deeds, lighting lamps in the darkest places. So this grace belongs not only to you, but through your story, it will transform countless lives. You thought you were waiting for me, child, but it was I who waited for you, waiting for you to be fully prepared, waiting for you to be whole, waiting for you to find the courage to believe again. Do you know why whispers are spreading? This 7-second CIA ritual, derived from the CIA's brainwave protocol, is reshaping global destinies. Neuroscience confirms this 7-second formula empowers ordinary people to attract wealth, freedom, and luxury. If you're reading this, consider yourself fortunate, for the page may vanish at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section to seize it before the secret disappears forever. Don't let doubt drown out my promise. Don't let the past convince you of a life without renewal. Don't mistake hesitation for a change of heart. I never waver. My promise to your life remains, my grace still dwells within you. My angels still surround you, my power still moves for you now. You need not plead, my resolve is set. I am near, and action is already underway. Only follow me, open your heart, and hold fast to faith. When the promise arrives, and it will, all will become clear. Those nights you wept, those moments you felt forgotten, those times you nearly gave up, looking back, you'll say, now I understand, God was preparing me for this very moment. So hold on, child, draw nearer still. Trust even when you cannot see my handiwork. For I am nearer to you than ever before, and my promise is about to be fully revealed, not half-finished, not fragmented, not delayed, but perfectly timed, whole and complete. Your life has never lagged behind the plan. You are not late, not broken, not lost. You stand exactly where I want you, knowing you need me. You need not force healing, I have already planned it perfectly. You need not understand the plan to trust it, nor see the whole picture to know, I am painting a masterpiece. I never asked you to see it all, only to walk with me. One step at a time, one breath at a time. Child, you have done it, limping, scarred, exhausted. My pride in you now surpasses all that has come before. The season ahead will overturn your understanding, struggle will no longer be the norm. The parched wasteland, the heavy waiting, the long vigil, these were fragments of your journey, but never your future. I am turning a new page, writing your life with fresh chapters, each word proclaiming redemption. Drought, heaviness, waiting, these were parts of your journey, but they are not your future. I am turning a new page, writing your life anew, these words will speak of redemption, laughter, open doors, fresh ointment, and rekindled joy. The chapter of survival is closing, the chapter of abundance is unfolding. Do not force it, simply open your heart to receive. If you believe this is a new beginning, leave a message at 1717. You have heard others testify to miracles, sometimes igniting your faith, sometimes making you feel forgotten. But child, I have never skipped you. I hold for you a unique beauty, so private, so exclusive, yours alone to claim. I do not withhold punishment, but guard what is sacred, unshaken by worldly judgment, untouched by the enemy's schemes. This is your appointed time. This declaration echoes across the heavens, for it was decreed in the heavenly court. Marked before your birth, destined to unfold, written into my plan, not an alternative, but the essential path. You are stepping into it now. Though darkness surrounds you, believe the dawn is near. Though the winds howl, Trust the storm will soon subside. You have not missed your time. I remain the God who straightens crooked paths. I can restore what you thought destroyed, retrieve what you thought lost. I do this not because you deserve it, but because you are mine. My name is engraved upon you, my spirit dwells within you, my hand guides your steps, no one can thwart my predetermined plan. The world may obstruct, the enemy may attack, but no power in heaven or earth can overcome my will. What I bless, no one can curse, what I open, no one can shut. You have been acknowledged by me, this is what truly matters. The world's judgments, rejections, and betrayals may have wounded you, but they have never hindered me. I am still advancing, still building, still calling you forward. You need not chase opportunities, nor beg for love, peace, or stability. The blessings I bestow will seek you out, for they are uniquely yours. This is no accident, no loan, it is yours, rushing toward you at unimaginable speed. The winds have shifted, the atmosphere has changed, and your soul senses it deep within. It is awakening, that premonition of something great about to unfold. It is not your imagination, it is me. If you are ready to receive the grace God has prepared for you, leave a comment saying, Amen. I know the agony of watching others rise, the taste of doubting whether you did wrong, said wrong, or missed your chance. But hear me clearly, you have missed nothing. Your story has not truly begun, everything until now has been the prelude. Pain has tempered your heart, silence has sharpened your ears, pressure has forged your character, now you are ready. I never prepare in vain. I do not cast people into fire merely to watch them burn. I walk with them through the flames, refining them by fire, so that when they emerge, they shine. This is how I treat you now. You will soon reveal my glory in ways beyond imagination, not for attention, not for vanity, but because when I lift you up, I will reveal myself through you. Your life will draw others to me. The way I bless you will reveal the source of grace. You will walk in such deep peace, such clear purpose, such abundant favor that people will long to know the God who walks beside you. You won't need fancy words or rehearsed speeches, just the living proof of my sovereignty over your life. This is not my doing, but God's. When I wanted to quit, He kept me going. What if a 7-second brain ritual could truly eliminate debt and unleash unstoppable abundance into your life? Astonishing CIA leaks reveal, a 7-second ritual is helping ordinary people clear debt and attract limitless wealth. Validated by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this simple home method transforms financial hardship into dream living, new homes, luxury cars, vacations, happening to ordinary people. But the government may block this secret anytime. Click the links in the description and comments before they're permanently deleted. Child, I honor those who stand firm and reward those who wait. I lift up those who bow their heads. You once humbled yourselves, now I exalt you. Not out of pride, but for purpose, not for self, but for destiny. You are about to step into harmony, step into peace, step into abundance. You will feel lightness, not because everything changes instantly, but because you know I am sharing your burdens. So breathe, rest, trust. I am in control. I guard you. I am always with you. And the future is not unknown, it is certain. It is predestined, blessed, and near at hand. Follow me, do not look back, do not be distracted, keep your eyes fixed on me. I will never fail you, never forsake you, never cease to show you favor. Know this, you are stepping not only into blessing, but into legacy. I am not merely altering your present circumstances. I am rewriting your story, healing generational wounds, and building foundations that will benefit your descendants. You may not yet perceive it, but your obedience is opening doors for those you have never met. This is the power of walking with me. What you do today by faith will carve breakthroughs for your family's future. You have endured long years of concealment. You look around, wondering why no one sees you, why your gifts go unused, why your voice seems unheard, but I hid you for a purpose. In the silence, I shaped you. In places beyond the reach of applause, I strengthened your spirit. Stillness was not my absence, but my shelter, my refining, my preparation for the weighty task I entrust to you. Some callings require solitude, so you have felt lonely. But now, my child, I am calling you forward. You need not promote yourself. I will lift you up. You need not beg for opportunity. I will open doors for you. I have arrived before you, whispering your name in halls you have never trod. The time of concealment is ending. You step into the spotlight not for fame or fortune, but for purpose, not for attention, but for impact, for what I have placed within you is not meant to be hidden, but released. If you are ready to unleash the gifts God has given you, say, Amen. The battles you've endured were not just for yourself, but to teach you how to fight in the Spirit, how to intercede, how to trust me, even when everything crumbles. The strength you carry comes from the fire, the insight you hold was forged in silence. You didn't merely survive, you emerged with wisdom. You carry an unshakable peace. I will use this peace in ways you never imagined. People are waiting for the gifts I have placed within you. They don't realize it yet, but their breakthrough hinges on your level of obedience. That is why the enemy fights so fiercely against you. That is why the attacks feel so personal. That is why the spiritual warfare is so intense, because if you step fully into your calling, the chains will break. Now, because you have not given up, you are about to see the purpose behind every battle. I have seen you persevere when no one cheered, worship through pain, and forgive in despair. Know this, none of it has been overlooked, not one act of faith, not one step of obedience, not one tear shed in vain. I have treasured every one, and now I repay you with abundant reward, not merely restoration, but overflowing grace. This is not a return to former circumstances, but an ascent to the heights you were meant to reach. You will enter the halls that once rejected you, stand upon the peaks that seemed unreachable. When you arrive, you will no longer fight for a foothold. My presence will go before you, my glory will surround you, and my favor will surpass your resume, your past, and every slander of your enemies. What I have decreed, no one can undo. Note 222, if you believe God's favor clears your path, I am your provider, not work, not people, not systems. It is I. I can use all things and all people to bless you, but never mistake the resources for the source. I am the master who opens doors. I am the source that multiplies the little into much, turning lack into abundance. I am the creator who transforms parched land into springs of living water. My child, you are about to witness me provide for you in ways the world cannot comprehend. You have been faithful in small things, now I entrust you with more. But do not fear this increase, do not shrink back now. You were born for this, you are already prepared. I have never brought you this far only to abandon you. Though burdens weigh heavy, though new seasons feel unfamiliar and unclear, I walk with you every step of the way. I will be your strength, your guide, your refuge. The world may not understand my work in your life, they may even question, criticize, or doubt. But you do not live for their understanding. You walk in my purpose. As long as you follow me, no voice can drown out mine, no opinion can overturn my plan. You were never meant for the crowd, and that is good. The path you were chosen for requires focus, faith, and complete commitment. You once bore wounds, now I grant you wisdom. You once carried burdens, now I spread blessings before you. You once wept in silence, now I give you song. This transformation is not about noise or emotion, but about promise, about alignment, about stepping into the destiny proclaimed for you since the beginning of creation. A CIA-leaked brainwave ritual, a shortcut to luxury living? Newly declassified research reveals groundbreaking brainwave technology enabling ordinary people to instantly attract vast wealth. This 7-second home ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, transforms debt into dream mansions, luxury cars, and lavish vacations. You're fortunate to read this now, the page may be blocked at any moment. Click the links in the description and comments section to unlock it before the secret vanishes forever. Let your heart find peace, let your thoughts rest in tranquility. Fear not what lies ahead, I am in control, never to lead you astray. My grace does not bind you, I not only guide you into new seasons but walk alongside you through them. Through highs and lows, wherever you are, I am by your side. So keep listening, keep believing, keep walking in this quiet confidence, for you know you are deeply loved, chosen, and protected. The miracle is not delayed, it has already begun. Seek no further confirmation, lift your eyes upward. Look inward, my spirit has begun to reveal, my hand has begun to move. You have reached a moment many never attain, not a time to flee, but to ascend. I have led you through the wilderness and now bring you into the promised land, not merely a place of comfort, but of purpose, abundance, and fruitfulness. A new season will bring perfect alignment. You will understand why certain doors remained closed, why some departed silently, why timing often seemed at odds with your desires. I do not refuse, but say the time is not yet ripe. The gift given to you now must come at the right moment, in the right way, when your heart is pure. Growth requires no apology. You need not shrink to find safety. In the new season, some may not recognize you. It matters not. I did not create you to stand still. I fashioned you for transformation, for elevation, so that through each season's trials, my image might shine more clearly in you. The path ahead demands you live more fully into my imprint, not seek others' approval. Therefore, I must silence certain voices in your life. I need your ears attuned only to mine. If you are ready to step into the purpose I created you for, comment 3. The past tried to define you, but I am constantly reshaping you. You are not a mistake, not a failure, not an outcast, nor a latecomer. You are my beloved, a vessel marked by my favor, my chosen people, chosen not by perfection, but solely by my grace. Right now, this grace will surround you like a river. This is not merely a breakthrough, it is a release. I am breaking the chains that bind your thoughts, the shackles that restrain your actions, the family burdens that weigh you down. The chains that once held your parents captive will not hold you, the burdens that paralyzed others will not touch you, the chains that caused your anxiety and fear are loosening now. You are stepping into unprecedented clarity of mind, peace of heart, and spiritual freedom. You will regain the freedom to breathe deeply, not because life has become easier, but because you finally understand that I am sharing your burdens. You have waited so long to dare lay down the weight on your shoulders, always hoping everything would be settled before resting. But listen to me, you need wait no longer. Right now, you can breathe freely. Right now, you can let go of your worries. You are permitted to believe that good things will come to you, not just for others, but for you. I am not merely a distant deity of blessings, I am your God in this very moment. I am present in your real life, in your home, in your heart. This is a season of joy returning, not a joy dependent on perfect circumstances, but a joy rooted in my presence. I am dispelling the sorrow lurking in the background of your daily life. I am pulling out the secret grief you cannot put into words. I am refilling you with wonder, with hope, with laughter that fears no future. This joy is your inheritance, this peace is your portion. You need no longer settle for merely getting by. If you are receiving the joy and peace God is pouring out right now, please leave a comment with 777. I know you've cried yourself to sleep, trying to understand why life is this way. I know you've buried dreams that seemed out of reach. But I am the God who revives the years that have passed, who can raise the dead and awaken dreams dormant for decades. Tell me, it's too late. It is never too late. I am not bound by time, nor constrained by circumstance. When I declare revival, all things awaken. Do not be surprised when I restore what you thought was lost. Do not be shocked when doors you ceased knocking upon suddenly swing open. What you thought was ending, I was merely repositioning you. What you thought was rejection, I was hiding you until the time was right. You are not restarting your life, but being born anew. These are two entirely different things. You are not behind, but arriving precisely on time to the place I have prepared. You once watched others, wondering silently, "What about me?" Now I tell you, yes, it is you. I have never forgotten you, nor have I ever passed you by. I have never chosen another. You are the one I have been watching, the vessel I have been shaping, the one I have been waiting for to step fully into faith. And now you have stepped in, and the gates are about to open. You will see the signs, subtle confirmations, sudden peace, sacred encounters, unexpected grace. These are not coincidences, but revelations I am revealing to you. The transformation has begun. Step forward boldly. Pray boldly. Dream boldly. I did not call you to live small, nor did I place my spirit within you to keep you hidden. This is the hour to rise, not in pride, but in power, not in self-reliance, but in complete surrender. Every path you've walked has prepared you for this moment. Every difficult lesson, every unresolved question, every moment of confusion has forged your character. And character is the vessel that holds my glory. You are worthy of this new season. Because you have been faithful in small things, I will now entrust you with more. Can a 7-second ritual truly reverse financial hardship overnight? This CIA-backed leaked study reveals the life-changing 7-second wealth ritual. Certified by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your brain to magnetically attract prosperity. Formerly impoverished individuals now live dream lives, mansions, new cars, exotic travels. But this secret won't remain online forever. Click the description and comments section immediately to access it before permanent deletion. Remember, all this is to manifest my glory. Your miracles glorify me, your breakthroughs prove to the world, I am real. Blessings are not the destination, but the witness. The true reward is me, my presence, my voice, my everlasting peace. Keep your heart anchored here, your gaze fixed upon me. Do not chase the gifts, draw near to the giver. My love is unfathomable. Though you have heard of it, receive it now as truth engraved upon your soul, not as empty maxims.